the pre-war German army, contrary to what people said, I mean, people like Max Hoffman, who was usually the Brits will tell you the great strategic genius of the First World War, and regardless of what we think of Ludendorff, he was a very talented guy. These were not aristocratic Prussians.
Yeah.
Okay. And in fact, their behavior. Hoffman spent most of his time before the war drunk. Ludendorff was chasing other men's wives. And there's also the fact that having to deal with the Kaiser, which was a special issue, it sort of broadened their views of the world, and it gave them a sense of strategy.
But this got lost, I think.
And it got lost.
Yeah.
And what you have is a bunch of guys who, and they're just in awe of Hitler. I mean, it's very strange.
What do you think they would have done? I mean, you point out that this was so pronounced that Rommel, who is regarded as this great genius, suggested in '43 that one way to disarm the world's distaste for Hitler's treatment of the Jews is put a Jew in high government circles. My God, they were putting him in concentration camps. This is crazy.
That's right.
What difference would it have made if they had retained a strategic sense?
Well, I think if they had retained that sense to a great extent, they would have. I mean, senior German officers were very good at handling the Kaiser. Kaiser Wilhelm was not, as is often said, crazy. He wasn't in control. He had serious post-birth trauma of very serious kinds, and it was like he had a serious head injury.
Yeah.
He was fairly easy to manage, and contrary to what people say, the army took great pains to.
Could they have controlled Hitler?
Yes. So I'm saying I think the same thing could have been employed.
Okay. So
now maybe not as successfully.
They might have told Hitler, "Don't invade Russia. This is a disaster in the making."
This excerpt is brought to you by the Massachusetts School of Law, the leader of reform in legal education and a leader in multimedia education for the public. To view the full interview and for a full listing of MSL's programs, log on to mslaw.edu.